Hi learners, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today let us see how to solve this one. If Mn is x, and then we have to find what is they are asked what is the area of the shaded region. So this is the diagram given. So now here this is given as 90 degree. So you know when you take this triangle, so this side opposite to this 90 degree is always going to be the hypotenuse. So now you know the Pythagoras theorem that a square plus b square is equal to c square. Suppose we have this a, this is b, and this is c. So when you add this both sides, so this is L, m and n. So you will say here lm square plus ln square is going to be mn square. So now let us see how to solve this one. So now we will find out the area of shaded region. So now you know these three, there are here this is this and this one, they are the semicircles, because you can see here it's like this one, the lm, and this is for ln, and this is for mn. So now you can see when you do solve this one, so this when you take this is lm, so now this is the diameter of it, and the half is going to be the radius. So now let us see step by step first. So now you know area of circle, the formula is pi r square. So now this is a semicircle, so area of this semicircle, that will be pi r square, that will be half of it, that will be pi r square by 2. So now we have three semicircles. So now let us do step by step. So we can write here, because now there are three semicircles. So for radius, let us write r1 for the first one, then r2 and r3. So now we'll write here pi r1 square plus half pi r2 square plus half pi r3 square. So now what will you do here? Now you know r1. So we'll take this first one. So lm, this is the diameter, this, as I said here, this is the diameter. So this is lm. So now the radius is going to be the half of it, half of the diameter. So we can write here pi, and r1 square means we can write here lm by 2. We are going to divide it by 2 square plus half. Same for this ln, this semicircle. So we are going to write here half pi, that is going to be ln by 2 divided by this one, this square of it, plus half pi. This is the third one, this is going to be mn, this part, this is the mn. So this is the diameter, so the radius is going to be the half of it. So we'll write here mn by 2 square. Hope this step is clear to you, why we divided by 2. So now what we can write here, we can simplify this one. So now you have, you know, in exponents, now this, whenever you have such step, means you're going to multiply this into this and this into this. Same for here. So now let us write the next step, that will be half pi. We can write it lm square divided by 2 square, that will be 4, plus half pi ln square divided by 4 plus half. Once you understand the concept, you can minimize the steps, but immediately, like if you don't know, it's better to write more steps. So now here half, so we can also write, otherwise we can do one thing over here, we can write here this, can you see everywhere there is 2 and 4, so you are going to multiply this one as well as pi. So same here, the pi and this one. So this is the first part, this is the second part, and this is the third part that is separated with this positive sign. So now we can write the common as 1 by 8 pi for all, and what remains here, that will be lm square plus ln square plus mn square. So now what you can see, it is given over here that mn is x, and this, can you see here, mn is here and this is 90 degrees. See, I'll draw it separately, this triangle over here. So this is 90 degree and this is L, M and N. So side opposite to 90 degree, that is always the hypotenuse. And you know the Pythagorean theorem, a square plus, suppose we write a square plus b square is equal to c square. Now this is a, this is b, and this is c. So now when you add these two, you should get this, the hypotenuse. So what we are going to write for this one, we know Mn is x, so we can consider this one as, this is the main step. We can write here 1 by 8, and this we know that is x. So this is going to be the square of it. So now this, when you add this, this is also going to be x, because you know that a square plus b square is equal to c square. So this as well as this. So we know x is Mn. So now let us write this part as 2 Mn square. Hope this is clear. For this one Mn, and this already we have Mn square. So for this one we can write, for this part we can write here this one, and then this one be Mn square plus Mn square. That is going to be twice Mn square. And now we know that what is that. So this is going to be 1 by 8 pi, and this is x. Mn is x. So we can write here this one. So now we can simplify this one. So what will be the answer? That is going to be 1 by 4 pi x square. So this is the answer. So by this one we have completed today's work. Do like and subscribe to my channel so you get the notification of the other parts. Thank you.